Good evening, good evening, good evening. And we have a special guest on Queen's Table this evening. Hello, Chloe. How are you?
Hello.
It's good to see you again. I must admit, it's always lovely to see your face, and I'm very, very excited. So, anyone watching tonight, if you want to ask Chloe or myself anything, please put some comments underneath, and we'll be able to answer them as we go along. So, we're back on Queen's Table. We're in March. I can't believe it. And you are my first guest in a few weeks, actually, which is lovely. So, I always look forward to seeing you. So, you're Mrs. Nottingham Galaxy again. So, I can't wait to see your journey this year. Yes, Miss, not Mrs.
When did I get
No,
married?
Yeah, no, you're not married yet. You're not married yet. I'm the Mrs. So yeah, we're fine. So it's lovely to see you. So can you tell me? We'll start off with asking. You're coming back to Galaxy again for your fourth year, yeah?
Yeah, so fourth year back at Galaxy. I started as a teen. That was my first year, and then for the past 3 years, I'm now in the Miss category. So still trying. Placed first runner-up twice, which is big achievement. I think it's like history as well. I don't think anybody's ever done that, managed to place like first runner-up twice.
I like that. It's really good, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like you're good enough, but not quite.
Oh, no, you've done so well, and you looked incredible. You've looked incredible the last 4 years I've seen you do it, actually. So I did love your gown and everything this year. So I know you love Galaxy. It's been in your heart for such a long time. So what made you choose the system in the first place?
So it's no secret that I used to compete in other systems. I used to compete in Miss England, and that's where my journey sort of started officially. But I felt like I was too young. I didn't feel like I would have been ready to go to internationals for 4 weeks alone. I was 16 at the time. I was so young, and I just wasn't prepared for that journey yet. So I had to think to myself, and I thought, if I'm not ready myself for that journey, why am I competing? And I just realized that it wasn't going to be for me at the time. So I started to have a look at other systems and what was out there, because I didn't realize there was other systems at this point. I just thought it was like Miss England, Miss Universe, and that was it. And that's when I realized, that there is other systems out there like Galaxy, Team GB, Atlantic. And that's when I decided that I was going to give Galaxy a go. It seemed really fun. I looked at the website, looked through all the pictures, looked at the rounds that they were doing. I'd never heard of fashion wear before, but it sounded really fun. And I was also just looking for the next step within my journey. So that's why I entered. And then 4 years later, I'm still here.
Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? And I find that for like any new pageant comers that are watching at the moment, it is good to do your research, isn't it? Because I must admit, when I first started as well, you don't know. I just thought the Galaxy and that was it. I didn't actually realise there's any other systems. I only knew about Galaxy because of a friend. So it's always good to research those systems and find what suits yourself. But like you said, you weren't ready to go to internationals at that young age back then. So Galaxy's a good fit, isn't it? And you're ready for internationals now, obviously.
Oh, I'm dying to get to internationals. Like, take me, please. Even as a chaperone, yeah. I'm going.
Yeah, take me now. I want to go.
I'll pay my way.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? So you've had like I say, incredible journey with Galaxy over the last 4 years. You've come first runner up twice. What's been your favourite memories over those last 4 years of the Galaxy sort of memories going?
I think for me, Galaxy really built my confidence. I never saw myself as a winner. I was just kind of there for the taking part. So to have placed first runner-up twice, especially the first time, was it 20? It must have been 2020.
Yeah.
I'm losing track of the years. In 2020, to Olivia McPike when she was crowned, that was a big moment for me. It was my first time in the Miss category at Galaxy. I was there, just having fun. I didn't expect to place. you know, we all aim for like top 10 and top 5 and things, but you know, I was just kind of there for the fun. And I worked hard, don't get me wrong, you know, I raised £1,000 for charity, I completed appearances, and I campaigned for things that were important to me. I built my own platform, Heart Awareness. So I'd worked hard, but because I don't think I saw myself in that top 2, it was such a shock. So, you know, I'm so grateful for Galaxy for giving me those experiences, because it isn't always about the winning. You know, we lose more than we win in life, that's a fact. But it's those moments that I feel build your confidence and get you to a level where, you know, you can feel confident in yourself, and I'm grateful for that. And obviously also meeting friends like yourself, Amber. I've met Darcy last year. I'm getting on really well with her, and she only lives around the corner from me, so that's amazing.
Oh, she's lovely.
We don't have many Nottingham girls competing, so you know, I've kind of latched onto Darcy, like, you know, you can't leave me, we've got to do this together now. And obviously getting my mum involved as well. She competed for the first time at Galaxy with yourself, and she had an amazing time. So watching her grow, and that's all started with something that I took part in for a bit of fun. So just I can never pinpoint one moment. I'm rubbish at things like that. It's just a collective of all different memories, and you know, that's so special to me. And I think that's why, as hard as it is, and the hard work, and as much as you feel that pain when you get knocked back for placing first runner up and being so close but not quite close enough, I think that's what brings me back, that feeling of, you know, look at what I've achieved over those years, and it keeps getting better. I keep like reaching different milestones, like winning best in interview at Galaxy last year. You could see in my face I was absolutely beaming. You know, I looked at Hannah, she was filming at the side of the stage, and I was like, have we actually done that? You know, that's been a work that I've been working towards that for 2 years, to try and achieve that goal, and it happened. So although I didn't win, there was other things that I achieved, and you know, so just everything.
This is it, isn't it? I mean, this is the thing. I mean, you come away with so much, and the friendships and everything. And like you said, you got your mum into it as well. So it's wonderful to see your mum's growth. It's a bit like the other way around with me, where I've, you know, it ended up Kira doing Galaxy, you know, and it's like my daughter, and it's like, you know, that wasn't expected, and it's like, you know, suddenly your mum's doing it as well. You've got some lovely comments just coming up. Actually, I'm just going to show so there's a couple here. So so I'm just laughing. Cough, Beth.
Yeah, I like Beth. I think I didn't mention Beth. Beth was like the first person I met. Oh my god, I feel so bad.
It's fabulous. So screaming, love that. The Galaxy joke was the winner. So I'm not a same Facebook user, but is this maybe Hannah? I don't know. So, and you deserved everything you achieved. So that is absolutely lovely, isn't it? So, you know, I mean, we're all rooting for you, and you've done so well, and your outfits have been incredible. But yeah, it's just such a lovely progression, isn't it? And it's a lovely system, and you just make lifelong friends with it. So I'm very excited to see your journey this year. So tell everyone when the final is taking place this year.
Well, I'm assuming it's still in November, but obviously we're all aware that the Pageant Girl and UK's National Miss event, so the Pageant Girl Weekender, has changed venues because Park Hall unfortunately closed, which I was very sad about.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it needed a bit of a facelift, but it had so many memories. So I was a bit sad about it. But, you know, this new venue looks incredible. So also very excited about that. So because of that, I'm assuming Galaxy is staying the same dates. I'm sure it's the 26th to the 28th, or the 26th. You know what?
Yeah, around that time, it's fine.
Around those dates. It's always around those dates.
It's in November.
And I'm hoping it's going to be at the same hotel as the Pageant Girl Weekender, but nothing's been confirmed. So we're just waiting at the minute to find out what's happening with it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like I say, the Park Hall was legendary, though, wasn't it? I think a lot of people were sad. I know to take a bit of a face, but it was just like, it was just the one, wasn't it? It was the place where we all just loved going.
Yeah, and you knew what you were getting. You got there and you knew how everything worked and where everything was, and you made friends with the staff. Like I made
Yeah,
friends with the security guard, and he made me some toast in the morning because breakfast wasn't open yet, and he got me a cup of tea. So
yeah.
you can't get that service, all the time everywhere. So we were really lucky in that respect.
Yeah, no, I was glad actually the end of last year I took my family, my Adam and my daughter Kira, because not only did it start snowing on the day before we left, so it was so beautiful. It's like, oh, it's really Christmassy now. So all the drive home was all white and everything. But at least they got to see this sort of magical place that I've always talked about where Galaxy's held, and actually witness the Galaxy final as well. It's fabulous. So what do you plan on doing different this year? Do you have any different plans or strategies, or are you just gonna enjoy it and go for it?
Yeah, so after placing first runner up the first time in 2020, I was obviously ecstatic and I was really excited and I just went full steam ahead. And actually, looking back, that wasn't the right thing to do. I wore myself out. I was absolutely shattered. I did everything and anything I could think of. Um, and I was so proud of myself that I raised £2,000 for the British Heart Foundation in the Christie. And I completed 100 appearances last year. But I just wore myself out and I wasn't myself. And in the end, I started to doubt myself. And I think it's because I was just so shattered and so worn out by it all. And obviously the nerves were kicking in. It, as much as you believe in yourself and as much as you tell yourself, don't listen to those negative thoughts and the doubt, when you're going back as a first runner up, there is pressure and nobody can take that away. And I think that's in everything, whether you place top 5 or even then, I think there's always pressure. People are looking at you, they know you place first runner up, they can see everything you've done and they're just waiting. And even little things like people saying, oh, I can't wait to see what you're wearing and things like that. And I was like, oh, and then I was doubting my outfit choices. What if it's not what people are expecting? What if it's not enough? Or so this year I'm only doing things that I actually really want to do. And as hard as it is for me to say no to people because I'm a people pleaser, I've got to do it for my own sanity.
Yeah, and don't listen to that inner saboteur either. Don't get rid of it.
No, I know, yeah. And I feel like if I need to find that love for it again, because I almost slipped into a bit of a down spiral after competing because I was just so worn out and I was absolutely shattered. I drove home that night after I competed because I had work the next day and I couldn't get any time off. They wouldn't allow me to have the day off. So I went straight back into work and it was like, it was all too much. I was absolutely heartbroken to start with. All that hard work had sort of finished, and I was just shattered. And I don't want to feel like that this year. I want to go in feeling positive. I don't want any pressure. So I'm only doing things that I really want to do. And I'm focusing my time on, like I say, things I want to do, projects that I'm really interested in, and supporting others, that have supported me. So I'm just taking it really steady this year and I'm not putting any pressure on. I'm not saying that I'm going to raise X amount. I'm just not doing it.
That's it. Yeah, just enjoy it. And I think we all need to book a girly spa before the week before. Let's just go to the spa.
I'm really lucky. I booked the time off this year, and it's definitely I'm going to be able to go down on a Thursday and have the Monday off as well. So that's going to be a lot easier and just going to have some fun.
Oh, definitely. We love you too, Nicola and Amber.
Oh, yeah.
They just popped up. Hello, beautiful ladies. We love you. We love you very, very much. So yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna get Queens in Training weekend away. I like that.
Oh my gosh, Claire told me that she's got a log cabin that we can go to in Scotland, so I'm holding her to it.
Yeah.
Now I've said it live, she can't back down, and I'll send screenshots.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. It'd be lovely. But that's the thing that pageants bring. Like, that's the best bit. It's just friendships. Like we have, with all the other girls that you're friends with pageants, and I literally just want to adopt your mum. amazing.
Take
I
her,
love her.
please.
I can't wait to speak to her very soon. I do keep in contact there, but no, you've got a good point there. I mean, like I say, I can appreciate the pressure of becoming first runner up, and I do think it is important to talk about it, because it's important to maybe for other people that have come first runner up that are feeling that way, and they haven't really had that discussion or thought, oh, am I the only person feeling like this? Because you can feel that pressure. But then also, I think if you go through it once, then you realise, yeah, you just maybe next time just chill and relax a little bit more, not
Yeah,
wear
I
yourself
mean,
out so much.
yeah, and that's one thing that I am grateful for in a way. Like I said, although you don't win, you learn things from sort of failing, and I don't like to use the word fail, but it's the first attempt in learning. That's how I see it. So, I mean, like we said, placing first runner up twice now. I did it one way last year, and this year I'm taking a different path, and hopefully that will help me. And even if I don't win again, I've I've had fun with it, and I've done it on my terms rather than feeling that pressure of everybody else and trying to people please, which just didn't work out for me mentally or physically. I was quite overwhelmed, and I also felt like I'd I'd let people down. People were messaging me like, oh, you're going to do amazing, you're going to win. And then you feel like, yeah, but I haven't won now. So have I like let you down? Did you, and even with sponsors as well, they put all that time and investment into you. And if you don't fulfill it, and especially placing first runner up, because that was what, we spoke about. I'd placed first runner up. I'd been successful in the past, so and that's what sometimes gets sponsors on board in my personal journey. So then again, you feel, oh gosh, have I let these people down? And it was a horrible feeling. And for 2 weeks, I just shut off, and that's why there's been like hardly any posts to do with it. And even my I've not properly announced that I'm competing again, because I'm sort of afraid that
Oh, bless
I
you.
don't want, I can't explain it, and I feel unless you've been there maybe, or I don't know, but I just need to take some time, and that's what I've been doing. I went away, I went on holiday, I've got another holiday coming up, and I'm just trying to chill this year and just take it as it comes.
That's it. Just try and enjoy it. But you certainly haven't let anyone down. You were amazing. But I can appreciate the way that you feel, and the what you went through and everything like that. Because it is, you do get those inboxes and things like that, and said, oh, you're gonna win, you can do this and do that and do that. And it's probably just human nature. We just put pressure on ourselves, or think, oh, we've let people down, and that's probably just human nature. We all probably do that. Listen to the inner saboteur as well. But we just need to kick that away and just enjoy it, isn't it? But I'm so glad to see that you are just going to relax and enjoy it this year. And I think you're just going to have a great time, and you're going to be amazing as always. So I'm really, really excited. So what's great as well is your mother is competing in another system, isn't she? So how do you find competing with your mum? It's fabulous, isn't it?
Oh, it's amazing, and I'm so glad that she's taken this leap to join me. She hasn't got a clue what's going on. Honestly, I saw everything. I read she reads the handbook, and she knows she knows the schedule, but she's like, why do I need a red outfit? I forgot, what do I need that for? And what would it? And I'm like, oh my god, you're stressing me out.
You're like a guide.
Honestly, yeah, it's like the blind leading the blind sometimes. I'm like, if this is not my system, I have no idea. I'm just here, I'm just reading the manual, okay?
This is it. Well, I'm certainly going to be down to support you both. I will make sure I'm there screaming at the front for both of you again. But yeah, there are so many little bits. I mean, it's good that you do read the manual together or whatever. I mean, it's like, but certain bits, I don't know how you find it, but like, with the opening round dress and things like that, you've got to make sure you've got the right colour, this, that, and the other. But out there, anybody watching Queen's Table, if you see any white opening round dresses for sale in a size 14, let me know. Still looking. Like, some things is really, really hard to find, isn't it? It's just like, what's going on with white? I can't find white anywhere.
I'll send you a picture of one that I've got.
Oh, good.
Well, I haven't got it, but it's one that I've saved that you can get. It's in your size.
Oh, good. That's all right then. Yeah, you might be my saviour.
And it's
So,
quite
yeah.
cheap as well. So
Oh, that sounds good to me. I like a good old bargains. So yeah, just looking at the oh, this is really nice. So my Ambers are raising role models in you both. Oh, that's really sweet. Another holiday, and someone's put, I'll guide you at the final. Someone's put, I got mine on Shein. I did have a look on Shein actually. I did get one from Shein, but actually it came and it was a little bit too small, so I sold it on. But so what I always like asking this fun bit at the end anyway. What is your favourite round and why in competing in a pageant?
ooh, I normally say fashion wear, but this year I'm really looking forward to evening wear.
Mm.
Um, I've not got my evening gown in my possession yet, but it is sorted. It's being made, and I've gone
Like,
completely custom this time.
ooh,
So I'm very excited. It's a colour I've never worn before,
mm.
um, but well, it's two colours technically. I'm trying to not give anything away, but yeah, so it's two colours that I've never worn before. But I'm very excited to give that a go and see what I feel about it. But I am very lucky that I am sponsored by the Dress Boutique by Cherished, and they always find me things if I'm never quite satisfied with what arrives.
Um,
So yeah, I'm excited for that this year. And but normally it would be fashion wear, but I'm struggling with fashion wear. I feel like as the years go on, I'm losing my like creative ideas for it. I used to know exactly what I wanted and what color and what style and all this, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I want.
we're still, don't worry, we're still on early days yet. So you're okay. You've plenty of time. But yeah, it's great. I mean, I love evening wear 'cause it's so elegant, isn't it? And I'm very, very excited to see this dress. That's why I love going and watching pageants. So I'm like, oh, like that one,
I
like that one. Oh,
know,
look
and I
at
think because evening's like your last moment on stage,
that. Mm,
it's like the world kind of stops and you're just walking around so slowly, and it's like taking those last few steps on that stage before it's all sort of over. I
mm.
think that's what I'm looking forward to. Not for it to be over, but you know, just that
Yeah, just that
that
bit.
moment.
Yeah, but just like what I keep doing lately is every time I go into a supermarket, I know I actually did walk in a supermarket in my fashion wear, but do you ever like go into a supermarket and you'll hear like an evening wear song or a fashion wear song and you actually are walking like it in the supermarket? Or is it only me that does that?
It's when I'm driving to work or if I'm driving between viewings and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a song. I can remember this song at Miss England, or I can remember this song at Galaxy. That's what I walked to in fashion wear.
Mm.
Or if I hear a song that I'm like, that's such a Galaxy fashion wear song or whatever,
Yeah.
then like I just add it to my playlist and just like think about it and dream about it whilst I'm driving. Like, oh, that could be me, you know.
Oh, there's one tune from 2020 that just makes me well up each time. I'm like, oh, this is the song. You get like so much emotion from certain songs, don't you? But every time I hear Little Mix, I'm like walking down the supermarket with my trolley like this down the aisle. I'm like, yeah, come on.
It's when
People
I
must think
Believe
I'm
comes
bonkers.
on, you know, the crowning song for the pageant girl systems. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
one day I really want it to be my turn when that song plays, you know, and I dream
Oh.
about it, but I'm still waiting.
Ah, no, it's amazing. It's always good to dream. That's what it's all about. And honestly, you're gonna have such a fun year this year, and I can't wait to follow your journey. Like, little Amber's on now as well. Hello, Amber. Hope you had a lovely birthday at
Oh,
the weekend,
Amber.
sweet 16. And yeah, I've been looking forward to following Amber's journey as well this year. So I can't wait
Yeah.
to see you both compete together. But it's
Oh,
been absolutely amazing to speak to you this evening. It's been so lovely as always. I just could talk to you forever, but we'll probably chat after this anyway. You know, we'll be on.
for sure.
We'll stop the live and be here with a cup of tea for an hour. But yeah, so we've got a lot of interesting guests on this month. There's lots of us. I cannot believe we're actually booked out until May already. Halfway through May now, actually. So if anybody's watching does want to book into Queen's Table, literally I booked out 2 months within a day. So it's advisable to get your slot in now, because it is just once a week, and it is now Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So a little change in time there. So just to show you who's coming up in March. So we've got these lovely ladies. Next week, we have Miss Manchester Atlantic, Chloe Brooks. So that's the lovely ladies on this week. And we've actually got 5 this month, because we've got 5 Wednesdays in March. So it's all exciting. But like I say, if you want to book in, please message me or the Pageantland team. You can get us on Instagram or Facebook, and then I'll book you in and send you the link. So thank you so much for watching, and it's been lovely to speak to you, Chloe. So see you later.
You.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye.